Okay, now that we've reviewed how to build massive biceps to burst the sleeves of your t-shirt, let's look at balancing out that with massive triceps. We're going to start with the close grip bench press, pyramiding up the weight with each of 5 sets. 10 reps, 10 reps, then 8, then 6, then 6. Hey, you want mass, right? All right, then the next exercise is the bench dip, where we'll do 3 sets of perfectly executed reps, 10 each. Then we'll demonstrate the seated easy bar French press, 3 sets, pyramiding down each set with 6 reps at first, then 8, then 10. Push yourself. Start heavy whenever you pyramid down, as you will with the 4th exercise, the rope press down, where we'll do 3 sets at 8 reps, then 10 reps again, or until failure. The close grip bench press is an excellent mass-building compound exercise for the beginning of your triceps workout. Move through these reps when you're fresh and you can handle a little bit more weight before your triceps are fatigued with isolation exercises. The key here is to slide your hands inward a bit and grip the bar with your hands narrower than shoulder width apart. Find a comfortable spot where you can balance the bar with certainty and not overcompensate with the rest of your body. Begin by lying on your bench press station with your head, shoulders, and glutes resting on the bench, and a slight arch in your lumbar spine. The barbell should be racked above you at an accessible height directly above your head. If you don't have access to a rack, have your spotter give you a lift-off. Grabbing the bar, palms up, press it up to release it, and lock your arms directly above your chest. This is your starting position. Inhale slightly more than usual and hold your breath as you lower the bar to your chest. As you come close to touching your pecs, reverse direction decisively and press the bar back up. Do not stop or pause in the bottom position because that will bring in your pecs more than you want, but that doesn't mean you bounce off your chest either. Push steadily upward and, as you reach the top, exhale and lock your elbows. Pause a moment at the extended position before beginning your next rep. Continue at a moderate rate of speed, remembering not to arch your back with each lift. If you find yourself arching, lighten up on your weights. With strict form, keeping your elbows close to your sides during both ascent and descent, this will be a great mass builder for you, so watch the elbows, the back, and the width of your grip, and you'll be on your way. The bench dip is one of the few compound exercises that's known for its pump as much as its growth stimulation. Your pecs and anterior deltoids will contract strongly at the beginning of the up phase, but if you keep your elbows pointed back and close to your body, your triceps will be doing the majority of the work. Start by placing 2 benches parallel to each other about 2.5 or 3 feet apart. Sit like this on the middle of one bench, placing your hands by your hips, fingers cupping the edge of the bench, and your elbows pointing directly rearward. Now support your body on straight arms and place your feet onto the other bench. Inhale as you bend your elbows to slowly lower your upper body between the benches until you feel a stretch in your triceps and shoulder joints. After you reach the bottom position, hold your breath and push yourself upward until your arms are fully extended. You can lock your elbows if you want here, as long as you don't overextend. Exhale at this position. When you get to the top, pause for a second, then slowly lower yourself and work methodically through your reps. You want to keep your eyes and focus directly forward throughout this exercise. Some performance tips on this. If you're a beginner, or if you've never done this exercise before, keep your range of motion short before gradually increasing the depth of your dip. Work into it. For those who want extra resistance as their practice develops, have a partner place a weight plate on your thighs. But if you're going to double or triple up on plates, make sure that your partner hangs onto them to prevent them from slipping and helps take them off at the end of each set. Here we've got another excellent triceps movement, and I'm going to give you a rule to emblazon into your mind throughout this exercise. Keep your elbows stationary and pointed toward the ceiling at all times. Straddle your exercise bench with your feet flat on the floor. Grasping your barbell, keep your torso erect and your eyes looking directly forward. Bend your elbows and raise your arms overhead, allowing your forearm and the bar to hang down behind your head so your elbows point where? Were you listening? That's right, directly upward toward the ceiling. Now, inhale slightly more than usual, hold that breath during the up phase, and keeping your upper arms stationary, press the bar upward until your arms are fully extended. Your little fingers should point forward, ensuring that you are using a neutral grip. Remember not to round your back or lean forward, which decreases the impact of the exercise, as well as it puts excessive stress on your vertebra and shoulder joints. When you hit the peak point in the movement, lock your arms for an even stronger contraction of the triceps. Though always be careful not to overextend your joints. And, have I mentioned this? Keep your elbows pointed toward the ceiling the whole time. Now let's head back to the gym and see how the rope press down is done. With the rope press down, you can really pack on the mass if you isolate your triceps with immaculate form. Stand in front of a high cable pulley and grasp the rope attachment with a neutral or palms-in grip. Your feet should be parallel, or if you want, one foot can be slightly in front of the other. Lean forward from the waist to more than about 10 to 15 degrees and position your elbows slightly in front of your body with your hands at approximately shoulder height. Take note, the slight forward position of your elbows is key to this exercise. Keeping your elbows at your sides and your upper arms and torso motionless, inhale slightly more than usual and hold your breath as you push down with your hands. If you want to get a little extra contraction out of your triceps, twist your palms fully downward as you execute the press down. You'll feel the difference, especially as you pass the 90-degree position. Push those palms down, pulling the ropes apart slightly as you reach the bottom. Straighten your arms fully, then exhale as you return to the initial position under control where your forearms are just past parallel to the floor. Keep a firm grip through the movement so that your hands and forearms remain in a straight line at all times. To pull maximum efficiency here, remember to maintain a motionless torso and motionless upper arm position at all times during the execution, both on the push down and the ascent back up.